Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Where's my stuff? Where's all my stuff? Oh, there it is. Oh, that could have been a little catastrophic, but thankfully I managed to avoid that. Oh, hi there. I didn't actually see you guys join into the video already. Yeah, it's a little embarrassing. I kind of fell all the way from the top of the creeper tower, which you can see has changed dramatically in between episodes, hasn't it? So, ladies and gentlemen, hey guys, what is up? Blackjack here, and welcome back to Minecraft. We are back in the single-player world for episode 5. And oh boy, this series has been fantastic. Thank you for all the support. Once again, I keep saying this every episode, but thank you indeed, as we need to get into a couple of very big changes that have happened in between episodes. And one of those is this creeper farm. I mean, you guys can see it all the way up there. I've added some details. I've done some work with iron blocks. It's not entirely done. Why I say that is because you see those spots where there's like smooth stone, right? Those are meant to like extend into the glass, come all the way down, and add support in the center. That way the whole structure looks like it's actually standing on some sort of support, right? So that's why this ladder line going up to the top is still here. But you can see I've sort of gone around and added the support in here, the support beam, shall we say. Now, all of them, of course, don't extend through and through. Some of them don't actually have space to extend inside. That's why just these two smooth stone pillar blocks exist to sort of add a little bit of internal integrity. And then, of course, we've got this at the top. Now, there's a little bit of an issue that I think you guys can see what I'm about to point out. That and that don't actually work together, and I am very surprised as to why that is, because everything else actually lines up. So, and if I break open this, you can see it's actually directly over a chiseled stone brick. So I'm not sure what actually happened here. Even breaking this iron block, you can see I'm in line. The pillar comes up through there, joins up, and comes to the roof. So there's still some symmetry issues here and there with the overall outward design of the creeper farm that I have to figure out. But overall, I am super happy with the design and the way it all works. Of course, again, dirt ladder is going to go away soon. Don't worry about that. Overall, I really like the way this came out. I really do. It looks super cool. Now, one of the reasons I had to stop up there.
Hello there.
Where did you... Oi! Where did you get out? For crying out loud. I don't even have my... Alright, fine. You know what? No, you're losing your job right now. When did you get out? Oh, because, yeah. Where the hell are you? Oi! Get back here! You need to be stopped. Jeez. Take a chill pill, my dude. Back to the point at hand. The villager, the only reason he got out is because I've you know, done a little something down here. If I go down there quickly, you'll see that it's still not fixed. Right? These guys are still not where they need to be. Right? Now, the whole idea that I'm going to be using right now is I'm going to move the fence post where those guys stand to see if that changes anything in the slightest. Until then, one thing I do intend to show you guys is I've collected a few more diamonds and some jungle trees, jungle saplings, and cacti. That's 2 cacti now. And the reason I have these and slime balls is because there were wandering traders that I was able to trade with because of course, the number of actual trading resources I have now. I was actually able to go back and trade with those wandering traders, and it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. And those resources are going to be pretty handy. Where did the other guy go? So there were 2 guys. Oh, here you are. Of course, he's back there again. The whole point of this exchange right here, or this, is to try and see if elevating the platform just by 1, right? No more, no less, just by 1 changes anything. So let's close this off. Let me go. Thank you. There we go. And I don't think that actually changed anything. Yeah, it didn't, did it? trying to figure this out, but all it's doing is giving me a bit of a headache, guys. So let's try putting it back down. Again, if I had the slightest, foggiest idea why they can't just stand here, it would be done. This entire project would be over and done with, but nope. I can never figure that out, I guess. Maybe it's because of the new bed mechanics, you know? Yeah, maybe. But what if it is all of the bed mechanic changes, you know? The way beds actually try and get people to wake up these days. You know, like players and villagers and all of that. That's causing the trouble. Oh, well now. Oh, you're two people. Okay. This could work. This could definitely work. You might be wondering how I even got those two villagers in there. Primarily what happened was I let like this guy, the one back there, and the one that's up there out. I sort of trapped them back here. I've rebuilt the area as well. Somewhere around here where the andesite is. I had to trap them, and then I had to like re-put the villagers up there. I guess I don't know what it is. I genuinely have no idea what is even happening, and I can actually go and get to work. Like, whoo, that has caused me some level of frustration in between episodes, but we managed to. Something worked. I don't know what worked. Something worked, and it's fixed itself, I guess. Anyway, something you might have noticed is this thing. 2 name tags with the name Toby. We're only going to need 1, of course, but we're also going to need a whole bunch of other items for this redstone contraption that I have an idea for. Now, before we get started, the design we're going to be making use of today is from Puffing Fish HQ, a very, very good redstone villager curing farm design that he designed in a video, and I'll be leaving that video in the link down in the description for all of you guys to check it out and just go give it a watch. It's actually a pretty decent concept, pretty compact, and it's actually like you can change it around quite a bit to make it fit in any environment, not just the way he's built it, of course. So that's why I decided to use that concept down below. And there is a fix for 116.2 that I will talk about that is, again, from Puffing Fish HQ. Both videos will be down in the description below for all of you guys to check it out. Alright, so primarily we're going to need a few things, and some of those things I've already actually gathered in the redstone chest here. We need exactly 1 dispenser, a couple of observers. I've just made 10 because I can. Some detector rails, some powered rails, redstone torches, 3 redstone blocks, and then we need a couple of trapdoors that we already have, of course, and a couple of fence gates, some redstone lamps. That's gonna be something we actually have to get, along with, of course, redstone dust. That just goes without saying. And repeaters. Oh boy, it's a long list. I know it's a long list. Bear with me, guys. We got to get a few redstone torches, and some of the big ones that we do need, however, are sticky pistons, and that is why these slime balls, or the ones that we picked up, are going to be very useful. I'm going to use 3 of them, and that of course leaves us with only 2. But at the end of the day, you can't really help it when your entire shtick depends upon having these particular bits and pieces. So, right, let's go get started with the whole thing. I'll finish up gathering the pistons and the redstone lamps, and whatever else I may or may not have missed, and I will see you guys on the other side. Much resource gathering later. I genuinely have no idea what the problem is here. Right, so first things first, we're gonna extend, or well, we already did, of course, extend this a little ways to the back, right? So it's gonna start roughly around there, and then it's gonna dip, and it has to dip quite a ways, right? Until it hits a powered rail, and that's where everything starts to sort of make sense. So I'm going to build this thing as we go, and I'm going to explain certain aspects of it that you guys might have some trouble understanding. Cool. There we go. That's the first thing that we need, a powered It's going to be more rails from here, a couple ways ahead, into a redstone block. Let me get that real quick. There we go. That's the redstone block. Let me just clear out everything else in the area. Make sure, you know, that I can come back and troubleshoot this whenever I need to. I'm trying to keep this design as clean as possible. You know, I've already had some practice with this on that server that I showed you guys earlier on. The server that me and my friends play in this Discord. Yeah, I've had some success there. But again, I need to be super careful with this. There, and then there. No, again, I did the wrong thing. And then a fence gate. There we go. Open and close. This will go through a redstone signal. I'll show you guys that in a bit. And overall, this should sort of stop. Yep, there we go. It will stop anything from moving ahead. Right, so this is going to be the tricky part, right? This is going to be pretty much one of the more trickier aspects of this whole thing, which is, ladies and gentlemen, catching a freaking zombie. So the whole point here is that this is where the villager and the cart will drop through. There's going to be a few ways to go ahead, and the zombie is going to be somewhere around here, actually. So let me just make his area. That should be where we need him. And it all really just comes down to dumb luck. If we're able to get the zombie, then, well, absolutely amazing. If not, we're going to have some problems. Well, it turns out we did actually have a few problems spawning zombies in that particular area. So what I ended up doing was I actually went back and found where the zombie spawner was that I found back in episode 1. Remember that old thing? Yeah, so I went back, I found that, turned that into sort of an XP grinder, so I took the zombies from that XP grinder and I transferred them back over to the place where the zombie needs to go in the villager converter system. And it was a little bit of a pain in the ass. We got stuck in a lot of places, but ultimately we managed to do it. However, then I ran into a bit of a problem. My librarian was converted into a zombified villager, and I needed to make things quick just in case he despawned due to some Minecraft logic or whatever. Oof. Right on. So I think, yeah, this also needs to go down, right? Yeah. There we go. It's gonna pull back. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So now I've dug out the space required, and all we need to do is just sort of have a stopgap. I think that stopgap needs to be somewhere around here with another trapdoor. So let me just put that in, and then fence gate, right? Yeah, that seems like it is in fact the play. And then of course you can just cover this back up if you want to. I'm gonna leave it open just because I don't think I'll run into any trouble. That, and then that. There we go. Perfect. And we can just, I guess we could put a repeater down there to take a reading off of that detector rail. I'll have to decide if I actually want to do that though. This should be the actual one that works, right? So that's there. As soon as I send a minecart through, it'll... Yeah, there we go. You heard the tick, right? That tick means that the dispenser is working. It is functional. I don't think closing that out has a problem, does it? No, it does not. All right, perfect. So let me just fill this thing up with cobblestone, and then we try this one more time. Perfect. We need a space, so this block needs to get filled up all over again, so that the potion, when it gets fired out, explodes instantly. The minecart sort of hits a block here and goes down again to where we will be sitting ready and waiting to convert our villager. Let me just fill out the rail line, and there we go. You are very excitable, Toby. Sit there for a bit, and boom. I can just have a guy come in. He's going to drop in, get converted, get sent through. There's going to be a dispenser there with all the necessary stuff. And now is another little circuit that I have to put in before we can actually say that we're done, right? Right, so what are we doing with this line back here? And then it doesn't need to connect to that. What it needs to connect to is that. Just that, right? Just that little bit. Hop. and hop. So now, oh boy. So as soon as we hit this, we should see, or hear at least, the gate, excuse me, over there, get open. So let's listen. It opened. It does, in fact, open. So I don't need to put a repeater there to repower the line. This line, however, needs to be powered as well. So let me add another little thing here that I think connects. I'm not too certain about this. That does, in fact, work. All right, perfect. And yeah, I think we're about done with this. So all I have to do now is come down here. I'll have a chest somewhere off to the side. There'll be golden apples that I can use, and we are all set. Now, once again, just going to put down a few lights here to actually get around to getting what we really need, what we really need for our villager curing system. Well, two things. One is golden apples. That is, yeah, that's something I haven't actually, if you guys can't tell, that's something I haven't given much thought to. I need one farmer, just one farmer. Again, I have a fairly good idea of who to turn into said farmer. Okay, I have one apple. Well, that's a little unfortunate. That does hurt the soul, but it can't be helped. So what we need, one of the things we need right now is, in fact, a golden apple that we just made. What we need is a potion of weakness. And you might be thinking, potions, that's something that the Jack hasn't covered yet. And there's a reason for that. That's because, ladies and gentlemen, potions are a pain in my backside. They always have been. They always will be. That's never going to change. But we need him. And we need him stats. So I'm going to have to go out to the Nether for a good old potion brewing station. And so we ventured out into the Nether. I actually spent a few hours walking around in the Nether all over the place. We found like the Crimson Forest, and we found the Nether Waste and the Soul Sand Valley. We got an achievement for that as well. That's all nice and well. But ultimately, it turns out I didn't even need to go as far as I did. All I had to do was walk in the opposite direction of where I had made the bridge. Turns out another fortress is actually pretty close, and I was just assuming that it wasn't, but it was. And I ended up getting all the blaze rods I needed. I even got a wither skull. Hi! And that's all well and good. And now we actually have a potion brewing stand, and this contraption was now one step closer to completion. We've got the brown mushrooms. We need some sugar from the sugar cane, and we need some spider eyes from our spider farm. Right, we've got that. Now we need the glass, and then we can set up nice and quickly. Yeah, now I have slot for 1, 2, 3 more. There we go. Hi. I should also mention here that the fix for the villager breeder system, I actually found it. It's as simple as blocking all the beds, all the spawnable spots around the beds, and making sure that the only place that the villagers can get off the bed is on that fence post, right? And I did that, and it worked, and as you can see, it's already functional. I know you guys missed me. I know you missed me, good sir. And if I come back here, I know for a fact that Toby the Second down there, he missed me as well. There itself, we're gonna have our potion stand, right? So you put all of this in, that's the glass, sugar, mushrooms, spider eyes, that, and the fuel. On top of this, boom. And then we take these, we take these, we take one of these. And we also actually need a gunpowder. 1, 2, 3. This goes in. This goes in. Let's go get that gunpowder. We just need one gunpowder, but I'm going to pinch quite a few actually, because kind of having a lot of it would be a good idea. You can see we've got the potions of weakness. Boom. Put that in there. That's brewing up. Now, time to really quickly make some final adjustments to the redstone mechanism that we have in place So the fix, I just found out, is actually incredibly simple. That trap door right there doesn't actually work, and that was not what I meant to do.
A few moments later.
What I need to do is to actually take that out, right? Take out the thing there, and put a stair here, a stair block. Ow! And waterlog that thing so that, there you go, that actually doesn't overflow. I don't know how that works, but it does. Then we put everything back and it should all function as normal now. And we've got Splash Potion of Gunpowders. Or weakness. Splash Potion of Weakness. That's what I meant to say. This has been a long time coming. Hi, buddy. I know. You're happy, as am I. And now we wait. It crashed once, but this is one of those things which I can just repeat. So, you know, no real losses. Oh! Hello! He's back! Toby's back, boys! Rejoice! And look at that drop in his pricing. 14 emeralds for a name tag, 18 for an emerald, and 1 book per emerald. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a big trade. Huge trade. Massive leap. Massive, massive leap. Every single villager we have from here on out will be going through the process. Toby, you're a miracle of nature. And now, bada bing bada bop. He goes through. He's now stuck there. We come down. Well, not that one. There we go. Convert. Boom. 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 Zombified villager. Goes through. Whammo. And now we wait. Oh, there we go. He's been sorted. Send him through. Boom. You should take a job as soon as it strikes morning. There we go. You are now free. And I'm going to lock you in with dirt. Oh, I didn't notice. Ah, you're buying potatoes. Good choice. No job for you. Job for you. Nice. All right, boy. Come here. I've got a few stacks to sell you. There we go. Upgrade. You're selling apples. Perfection. Well, yeah. So let me buy a lot of them off of you. 52 apples, and you are going to upgrade as well. Unfortunately, yeah, it's the melon trade, not the pumpkin trade as I was hoping. So we're going to have to get a few more farmers, but my main goal to get the apples has been taken care of. Now, I need gold. But we can wait on that gold farm for a little bit. We're going to be focusing on something else entirely in the coming episode, because this one, unfortunately, is at an end, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a blast recording this, but we got quite a bit done, actually. A lot of nether exploration, found a fortress, finished off the creeper farm visually, although most of that was pretty much off camera. But most importantly of all, we got ourselves this good old contraption that gives us a beautiful zombified villager curing system. I really don't know why I speak this way. Somebody help me. So with all that being said and done, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like down below to show support to the channel, and subscribe for more videos like this whenever I can upload them. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.